body, lungs, heart, screaming. This is marathon training. Well, it's Saturday, which means it is time for my long run. Today, I am doing 15 miles with 3 miles at marathon pace. Welcome to PKS Runs. So, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am just getting ready to go out for a 15-mile run. My name is Paul and this is PKS Runs. I am a 2:45 marathoner, aiming for a 2:40 marathon this year. I've got a place at both the London Marathon and at Valencia Marathon, and I'm very much hoping at one of those I am going to go sub 2:40. And I'm sharing my training journey with you here on YouTube. If this is your first time, thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to have you viewing this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell button so that you don't miss any notifications. And follow me on Strava. Follow the PKS Running Club over there. Find me on TikTok and Instagram at PKS Runs. And once I've got these shoes on, we will get out and run. So we are well underway, and forgive me if I seem like I'm already puffing and panting and out of breath. I'm running uphill. So the end of week 2, as I left the house, I had done 53 miles this week. So by the end of this run, I will have done 68 miles, and I will put that in kilometers down below. I have no idea what that is in kilometers. If I had to describe this week in one word, I would say tiring. It has been hard. It started off with intervals on Monday morning, and here is some footage from that. I am in the middle of a brutal interval session. 7 lots of 1 kilometre at between 5:22 and 5:35 per pace. Sometimes it's not just about how fast we run, it's about how our body responds to that, recovers from that. Because in 20 seconds, I'm going to be going again. I've got 2 more reps. By the time I get to about 3/4 of the rep, I feel like I'm going to vomit. I'm giving it everything. So I've got 10 seconds. So I'm going to start my jog. 3, 2, 1, let's go. About 1/4 of a mile to go. Body, lungs, heart, screaming. Absolutely desperate to stop. Rep 7, the hardest yet. Struggling to keep pace. Just trying to get oxygen in. So close. Heart rate 169. Oh, come on. That is hard work. So we are about 3.5 miles into this, nicely on the flat now, and currently ticking over at about 7.5 minute mile pace. Again, I'll give you the kilometre conversion down below. Gonna get to 8 miles, then we're gonna pick up the pace to marathon pace. That's between 6 and 6:10 minute miles. Who knows how that'll go. I've got an energy gel which I will take on just before Science and Sport Beta a really good energy hit for the muscles. Let's carry on looking at the week of training. Wednesday morning, I mucked this one up. I inputted the wrong pace onto my watch for that 5 miles. Not that that made any difference, because it was a struggle either way, but I'll let you have a look at that footage. Here's Wednesday. Well, good morning. It is Wednesday and I am out on my progression run. I have got 3 miles at easy pace, 3 miles at marathon pace, and a mile at tempo pace. It goes. Yesterday my legs were absolutely shot. I felt so tired, but today they're feeling good. They've got a bit of energy in them, so we'll see how we go. I'm trying to keep my heart rate in the mid 140s, which feels reasonable, feels achievable. Then once I hit 3 miles, I'll turn on the marathon pace. At this point in the training, I expect it to be hard. Hopefully we can make this a successful workout. Just over a mile and a half through, and this is definitely pushing me. Just going for it. Wish I'd worn my Alpha Flies, that would make it easier. Coming to the end of 3 miles, heart rate currently 168, current pace 625. I don't have a lot left in the tank, to be honest. Got 1 more mile to turn it up. Just gonna give it all I can. About to hit the end of my 1 mile. Heart rate currently 173. Just clinging on. So that Wednesday tempo session was definitely a slog, and on Thursday again I was really feeling it. Very dead legs, particularly in the calves. Struggling there. Calves have always been a weak spot for me. I have suffered with chronic tightness, so there's work to be done there on strengthening, on mobility, but also just resilience. I've got all of that under control. So that is 6.1 miles done. Oh, for my metric friends, 10k. I've got 2 miles until I need to get my 3 miles at marathon pace, and I'm just going to dial it back for a couple of miles. I'm not going to blow it all. I'm just going to conserve a little bit of energy for the 3 mile effort. We went to the pub last night and I had the most delicious fish and chip supper. We had a full English breakfast for brunch this morning, and so I'm not fueled. I'm really not fueled properly. The question I've been asking myself this week is, do I need to dial it back at the gym? I'm there 5 mornings a week. I'm only there for 45 minutes at a time, and I am planning to record a video about that from the comfort of my office, so that I can kind of talk you through some of my thought process in why I'm there. But I don't think it's the gym that has been the difference this week. I've been doing that all year. I've been at the gym day in, day out. The difference is these speed sessions, and over the next few weeks it is going to get better. But what I think I might be doing over the next few weeks is just dialing back the level of intensity at the gym. If I can maintain strength, I don't need to necessarily be pushing myself to failure and to, you know, full exhaustion before doing those speed sessions. So I've got my energy gel here. I am 7.85 miles. That means it's 0.15 miles until I go for it for 3 miles. I will do my best. That is all I can do at this stage. Marathon training is hard. Biggest issue I've got right now is some serious chafing on my groin. Wish I had put on some body glide. Don't know why I didn't. Feeling it in a big way. 1.3 miles into this 3-mile effort. A couple of things that make this way harder than it needs to be. One, negotiating traffic and crossing roads and pedestrians on narrow pavements. Two, carrying this camera. The camera and tripod weighs half a kilo, not an insignificant weight to carry. And three, talking to the camera. So if you don't mind, I am just gonna slog this out. Not reaching the pace, but the effort is very much there. Oh dear, 1.78 miles into that, and I've had to stop to walk, feeling a real tightness in my groin and just needing to walk it off. Do not want to get injured. That would not be a good thing. Hoping it's just a bit of tightness, maybe some muscle spasm or some cramp. Just gonna walk for a little bit and then gonna have to jog this one out. It is a rest day tomorrow, so that's okay. Look, marathon training has its ups and downs. There's gonna be niggles. There's gonna be times where things hurt, and I have got pretty good at knowing the difference between what's just tiredness and fatigue versus, you know, listening to the body where it's saying, okay, you need to dial this back. So whether I've just slightly overextended in coming up or down a curb or in crossing a road, I've done something. I'm not worried, it'll be absolutely fine. I will just jog home. Always best to be cautious. So let's get jogging again and let's get home. Right, well, this is going to be the end of the video and the end of my run for today. Just jogging that out, I can feel quite a bit of stiffness in my groin, and yeah, this is just not worth risking this. So I'm about 4 miles away from home, so it's going to be a long and cold walk. I don't think there is an option for a lift home. So thank you for watching. I'm going to remain positive. Rest day tomorrow. I'm going to get into the bath when I get home, and tomorrow enjoy some recovery. We will have to see how things are feeling on Monday morning, and we will go from there. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this is your first time watching, and follow me on Instagram and on Strava, TikTok. They're not really TikTok, I couldn't really care about TikTok. On at PKS Runs, and I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.